Hi guys, welcome. This is our reading for the remaining portion of October 2016. It's a little different, but I got some spice to add to the reading. I bought all new decks just to kind of freshen things up. So I'm using The Secret Language of Animals Oracle cards by Chip Richards. I have two decks by Nicoletta Ciccioli. One is the Tarot and one is the Oracle. And then the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Raleigh Valentine, and Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. So I'm doing a pretty raw reading this week. Everything is new. I just got these cards today. So this reading is for around October 21st through October 31st, 2016. I would say for a more detailed reading for yourself, perhaps check out your sun, moon, and rising sign for, I would say see which one connects to you, or perhaps you'll connect to them all, but remember it's a general reading. So see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, and praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same things. So see what feels right for you. It could be one sign and that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you, how you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you in the end. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave, preparing for the wave, crashing into the wave, riding the wave, or ignoring the wave? Also, feel free to make this an interactive video with me if you want to pull some cards for yourself. And if you have some time, try to check out the links that I provide below. See if there's more signs and depth to the rest of October in those videos below, and show your love and support to the artists and musicians. Thank you for joining me. I love you guys, and I'll see you in a moment. Hi Gemini, welcome. This is our reading for the remaining portion of October 2016 for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Inquiring. So around the 21st to the 31st, 2016. Let's begin and see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for Gemini for the highest, greatest good of all. For the remaining portion of October 2016. Vincenzo is eating his apple. He's making funny noises over there. Right, one card for Gemini. So the 8 of Discs. Feeling trapped, Gemini. Feeling like you're training something, or like you're constantly being trained, or like put on display, something like that. Or there's like a stern force above you, or you're the stern force above somebody else, sort of like cracking the whip, and this person's just listening. They're not questioning if they should, if they shouldn't, what they're doing, if they like it. They're just sort of going with that flow, when the whole time they have these little wings and they could just fly out the window. Let you see this card. So you're staying in a situation that's overpowering you instead of leaving it and getting your power back. That's what I'm feeling. Or there's somebody else who you or someone else is trying to like overpower a situation, control a situation, Gemini. Somebody feels trapped somewhere, you know, they're losing their power. They feel they're not being themselves, you know, not going out to discover something on their own. She have, it's like you're tossing strawberries at this little like dragonfly or something, and you're making the dragonfly catch the strawberries with its tail like a sword, which is interesting because it's a shield or an earth energy, a pentacles energy. So maybe there's somebody who, I feel like the bigger force here, Gemini, is not you. I feel like this is how you feel. Like there's a bigger force against you. If you feel like you're trying to overpower a situation and control it, maybe release some power, offer some freedom, and see if that relationship or power struggle works better for you. Gemini, but I feel like for most Geminis, it's the reverse. I feel like you're this little dragonfly ready to fly, you know, with talents and skills and capable of doing much more than just catching the strawberries with your tail. Capable of more. And you're not doing everything you can do. You can fly. You're just sitting there and listening, taking something, not advancing further, not getting your power back on what you could do. I feel like if you go out on your own, you go out that window, not that you won't return, you know, maybe you really like those strawberries. That's cool. But I feel like you need to get out the window, you know, go out there and try some blueberries and raspberries and watermelon, you know, something different. See how amazing you can actually fly with these awesome wings. You can probably fly backwards. You can come back into this room and show her a trick or two, you know? So, I think of skills, you know, leaving something behind for a little bit, forever, you know, whatever you choose, but it's getting out that window and, you know, trying something different, letting something go for a little bit so you can come back different. You come back changed once you see what's actually outside. You know, if you've always been indoors and you never check out the outside, it's going to be a big old surprise when you fly out the window. So let's get another card for Gemini. I'm going to go to the Secret Language of Animals Oracle. Let's get another card for Gemini. The fairy wren. So look at this cute bird. So I think of how rare blue is in nature, you know, on the spectrum, for these feathers to reflect the frequency of light of this beautiful blue, and yet it still has this earthy tone. So it's like blending in and standing out at the same time. That's the first thing I notice. So it's like you're rare and capable of blending in and understanding both sides. So this is spontaneity, vibrancy, support in the muse. It's inspiration. It's that spark. You know, it's that spark of inspiration to go and do something else and come back with, you know, discovering how rare you are out there because of what you have, because of who you are, how you already stand out, Gemini. All right, let's get out. It's also, I want to mention, a 25. These are all new. So it's a 7. It's bringing you towards truth. I feel like your truth, others seeing your truth, what you can actually do, Gemini, what you can handle, you know, who you're supposed to be. how you inspire others. I feel like you're the muse, you know. You could also be support, but I feel like it's instinct. It's singing in the moment, you know. But I see somebody or hear somebody both in this case, like hearing a song and putting their own spark on it, over it, on top of it. You know, their own twist. That's just them, you. But, you know, that's sort of a metaphor, although I think for some of you, you're actually that kind of singer, you know, that makes it special. Let's get a card for Gemini. $11. So, master number, gateway. I think of a 2 as well. So, but this is, oh, that's kind of cool. This is improvisation. So, winging it, going with it in the moment. That's improv. Oh, that just gave me chills. That just gave me chills, Gemini. That's maybe also a comedian, you know, or an actor, but that improvisation, that point where you're so in the moment, but you're you in the moment with maybe with someone else, someone else's song, someone else's script, someone else's music, someone else's idea, whatever, but you make it your own. You make it different. You make it special. You work with what's around you and go with it. Like improv is like in the moment, you know, how you feel, connecting everything all together, almost like a sport a little bit. So, you know, if it doesn't work that way, try it with this. If that doesn't work, try it with this. It's solutions in unusual form. And you're building something up. You're getting something moving. You're tackling fears. I see like this little guy in the bottom on this, like, he's so tiny and he has this sword and there's this big dragon. It looks like a gecko or a gecko. A gecko. So maybe gecko is important. A ladybug. There's another dice that looks like cheese to me. Maybe that's like a camera, like cheese, you know, something like that. Smile. I see a bee and a butterfly, and it's almost like building blocks or like children's blocks, children's toys. And you're growing, you're playing, like almost like a little, like conquering something to get the princess stuck in the tower, you know, but you have to go through that gate, tackle the beast, face something head on here to get past go, to figure out how you get up. So maybe there's a different way to get around. You know, you turn a dial here, jump over here, jump on these clouds to get up here and bypass this, however you have to do it. Improvise. All right, let's move along. This one is the Whispers of Love. I also think of this as feminine energy with the 2. So allowing something to be. You can't really change everything if it's been set up kind of wonky here. You just have to get your way through it, however you have to. All right, let's get a card for Gemini, number 11, number 25, number 8. Take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. Maybe love is that big scary dragon for some of you. Once you pass go, you're in. You're in. What's going to happen? Who knows? It could be a different thing every day. You never know. It's going to be a surprise. You have to get past go. You have to go through the gateway. This one is number 23. So that brings you to a 5 to change. Smoother waters. Like drifting into the sunset. Like hearing music, the sun glowing on your skin. I see like the night sky. When we start, like, I feel like you're flying. You're going with the flow. Whatever happens, you know, it's going to be magical. You know, it's going to enhance the experience for both of you. You're both in there together. So if this is with love, you know, maybe taking a trip, going away with somebody, you know, figuring out how to get away here, finding a different solution to get out together. Maybe this is like a boss or something, and you just have to say, I need some time off. I'm going away with my honey. I think maybe in some cases, you know, that's like a boss or something, and you're like, you know what? I gotta go. I gotta get myself together and feel the beach and the, you know, earth and the salt water, and I'll be back better. Something like that. I gotta get that card that just jumped on, and that was this one. So, all right, let's get one more card for Gemini for the rest of October 2016. Taking a chance on love, improvisation, the fairy wren, being spontaneous, vibrancy, sparkling. Well, and that's the Two of Summer. That card definitely sparkles and gives me some chills at the same time. So in this deck, I believe this is the Two of Cups. So the Two of Summer is falling in, well, there you go. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So maybe you're going away somewhere so you can heal something, you know, remember something, just get out of a certain environment and go somewhere else. Gemini, maybe you're going to meet somewhere, you're going to go away with a friend, you know, your friend that's been bugging you to go to Mexico or something, and you're going to go and somebody awesome's going to be in that resort. Who knows? Maybe you're just going to have another chance, another start to heal something with the person you love. It doesn't have to be, you know, your significant other. It can be a family member, your children, somebody really, really important to you. I see a blue butterfly and red roses. And I feel like there was definitely like there's definitely apprehension on one person's part, and I feel like forgiveness. And on the other person, they just want to start again. They want to do something. They want to go. It's almost like this person's asking this person to go on vacation. I'm getting vacation or like a trip, you know, the weekend, something like that, where this person's like, come on, I always ask you to go and you never go. And, you know, just, it's the perfect moment, and this person just makes it happen. It's the same want at the same time. It's the same balance. And I feel like it makes everything beautiful once these two come together. You know, so maybe you've been waiting for something for a while, thinking about a crush. You know, somebody's been thinking about you or starting something with you. I feel like maybe this person is outside this window. You know, if you go outside there and notice, they're outside there waiting for you to show you how beautiful this world is together. You know, maybe they're going to teach you some things and you can go back here if that's where you want to go. But I feel like this is where you want to go. You're getting out of a situation, maybe a job, you know, maybe an apartment, a roommate, you know, living with somebody you don't sort of groove with. This could be you. This could be somebody else. Maybe you're helping someone else get out of this situation, and you know a better place to go. All right, Gemini, I hope this was helpful for you guys. I love you. Have a beautiful remainder of October 2016. I do want to say before I go that when I uploaded the Gemini video, I noticed I say Radley Valentine. I think I said his name completely wrong. And I also want to mention that the illustrations in this deck are by Howard David Johnson, and they're beautiful. So I hope this was helpful. I love you guys. Bye.